Key fob batteries dying are one of those modern annoyances that seem like they shouldn't be a big deal, but then one morning you're late for work and the Traverse just sits there, ignoring your frantic button mashing. It's Murphy's Law, I guess. You always wonder, how long should this battery last anyway? Most people don't realize it's usually just 3 to 4 years tops for these CR2032 batteries. Everything feels like it's becoming disposable lately, even the thing that lets you dodge the rain to unlock your car faster. I like simple wins, so here's the full drill. Grab your Chevy Traverse fob and flip it over. There's a little seam running around the edge. That's your entry point. You do not need to visit a dealership, no matter how ominous the fob looks. Trust me, you've got this. You're going to need a small, flathead screwdriver, or if you're like me and keep a random Swiss Army knife in your drawer, that works too. Make sure you've got a CR2032 coin cell battery handy. Walmart, Target, or even gas stations keep them for a few bucks. Slide your screwdriver gently into the seam and twist. This is the most nerve-wracking part for most people. You're always worried you'll shatter it and be doomed to pay some dealership tax of $100 for fob surgery. But these things are tougher than you think. Once it pops open, and it does with a satisfying little snap, take a second and appreciate it. Inside, you'll see a silver coin battery. Note which side is facing up, since key fob designs love to play guess the positive side with you. Now gently pry that battery out. Fingernails work, but if yours are like mine, brittle from too much typing, a small screwdriver or even the edge of your key will do the trick. Batteries pop out with a little pressure, but no Hulk moves needed. Grab your new CR2032 and make sure the positive side, often marked with a plus, faces up, exactly the same as the old one. Tiny detail, huge headache if you flip it wrong. I've done it once, and the fob acted like it was haunted. Press the fob halves back together, and you'll hear another snap. That's the sound of victory, honestly. There's no fancy tool or magical reset process on a Traverse. No holding buttons, no dealing with a touchscreen interface that won't obey. Test your work by pressing the unlock button. If the lights flash on your Traverse, congrats. You avoided an unnecessary trip to the dealer and kept at least $50 in your wallet. That's value in 90 seconds of effort, right there. Pro tip: keep an extra battery in your glove box. The moment one fob fails, it's like a signal the second will too. And then you're left holding groceries in the rain, wondering why you ignored this video in the first place. Replacing your own key fob battery doesn't feel epic, but it saves time, cash, and hassle. 3 things we almost never have enough of. Feels better than finding an extra fry at the bottom of the bag most days. That's a little life upgrade you just made.